one of the organization's way of messing with me. And you see, I've been dealing with them since my mid 20s, which means about 8 years already. So I know all about their ways. Is to make me feel confident about myself because of this or something that they might think that could be a potential exploit. Like, for example, a really stupid example, but it shows what I mean very well. That several years ago, I think it was in 2017, I was taking a single capsule of the supplement called 5-HTP to improve my mood a bit, just randomly. And as soon as I was about to take it, the cars outside started beeping really hard, like there's supposed to be some meaning to what I'm doing, like maybe I should not be doing, like it's a big deal of any sort. And they do things of that sort whenever they feel that they could influence or affect me in some way. Just for the sake of penetrating my defenses, like getting through to me. Those people, they're like non-stop hackers. They try to hack and invade into anything and everything in existence. Every single electronic device, every single business on the planet. They even mess with video games, with a random number generator in the video games. They mess with every random generator number, especially if they think I am going to look at. They're like invaders. It's like in their nature to invade constantly. It's perhaps done by the global control system, with which might be some sort of an AI. It constantly seeks some exploit it could use everywhere, not just devices, but people also, especially me. It constantly tries to break into me in many different ways. It's like it's obsessed with trying to break inside me, and it already can read my thoughts, but it wants to break inside into like my command center, like into being able to have some influence on me, on my thoughts, ideas, and actions. But it can't because, well, first of all, I see what it's trying to do, so obviously I'm not going to allow it, right? Well, let's begin with that. And I'm not such an easy person to have influence on. Well, for several reasons. First of all, I don't give a fuck what someone else thinks, even if it's a supernatural power. It doesn't mean that it has a better idea than me, or that it even means well. So what if it's a supernatural thing? I'm supposed to trust it or something? Why would I trust it? Who knows what kind of intention it has? What does it matter if it's supernatural or just human? Why would I trust it? Whether it's a creature or AI or organization, why would I trust them? And the third part is that I'm a very free thinker and a very thoughtful person. I really think carefully about my life, my ideas about life, and everything that I do. A very thoughtful person. People who could even say that I'm philosophical, like a philosopher or something. Although that's not my intention. I'm just a really thoughtful person. So obviously, a person who really puts some thoughts into his action is not that easy to have influence on. Well, my point is that they can't uh, hack me in that way of that they start telling me what to do. It's impossible. Not me. I'm not built for that. It's me, and those three reasons may just graze the surface. I'm simply not designed to be controlled. I wasn't born for this. Some people might be born to be controlled by someone, but not me. Well, anyway, I was saying that they, if they think that something may cause me some lack of confidence, then they try to exploit it, and they sometimes destroy my property. I have this MMO mouse, uh, and for those who don't know what are MMO mouses, they're designed for MMO games like World of Warcraft, where you have all kinds of abilities, and uh, it's not convenient to click on them because it's too long. You want immediate response. So you'd set up key bindings. You would press on buttons on the keyboard to activate those abilities. But since there are so many abilities, there are not so many keys on the keyboard that are nearby that are convenient to press on. Therefore, they invented this MMO mouse thing. There are 9 or 12 buttons on the left side of the mouse. They are called thumb buttons, and they are numerical, ranging at least from 0 to 9, with the possible additional 3 numbers, three buttons. And you're supposed to press on them using your thumb, is which allows for a pretty quick response. So you'd have key bindings both on your keyboard and your mouse, and it's very convenient for MMO games, but it can be useful for anything where you could set up hotkeys and like productive applications. So they have destroyed several buttons on that mouse to try to communicate something, whether it's good or not. The point is they do destroy property sometimes, my property. And yesterday was the first time when I set the alarm clock on the phone, which I use as a designated alarm clock and nothing else, constantly connected to a power cable at my desk. I set it for the very first time for a different hour. Then it rings every single day. Because I stayed awake for too long, both yesterday and the day before that. Much of the reason is that I did a late raid with with some Hungarian people, and obviously I wouldn't want to sleep like 3 hours. If I'm going to stay up late, then I set up my alarm clock for a later hour. And when I woke up today, I found my phone my phone severely damaged. Like the phone, the not this phone, not my normal phone, my alarm clock phone. Like the battery was bulging out really strongly, and the back part, it was opened and really bulging out. But the phone still worked. However, after several hours, the phone stopped working and it's not usable anymore. My alarm clock phone doesn't work anymore. I have to find a replacement, although I don't have money, but whatever I do, I must have an alarm clock. So I'll find some way after recording this video. And I believe that they may have deliberately destroyed my alarm clock to telling me like, oh, you see, you're getting out of control now. You're waking up at a different hour. You've been waking up at the same hour each day, and now you're waking up at a different hour. So you're getting out of control. So you're going to fail, and you're not going to succeed in the free guy program. You're not going to be free. And also they've been attacking my legs more aggressively, and they've been attacking me with the fake neighbors, dragging furniture to attack me with sounds. Like they're suddenly trying to make me feel inconfident just because I stayed up late and also woke up late and set my alarm to a later hour. But it's really stupid because what does the time I wake up has to do with succeeding in the free guy program, unless it's the exercise day, or unless it's an exercise day. I exercise early morning, therefore I have to wake up early morning, preferably each day, to keep a constant schedule of sleep and wake time. But it's not absolutely necessary on days on which I don't work out. I can go out of this strict regime and go to sleep later and wake up later also. What matters is that I succeeded the training, that I wake up early enough on exercise days and succeed at the training each and every single week. It has nothing to do about when I wake up, especially on non-training days. I am not going to fail at the program, much less because of this reason. I mean, I'm not going to fail at the program at all because I simply am not going to. There is no reason why I should fail. It's a great program. It's very doable, at least for me. I'm not struggling, but I'm afraid to say this because I'm saying I'm not struggling, so now they're going to attack me even harder. I hope that's not going to happen, because my life has been very miserable for the past several years because of the constant attacks to destroy me. I mean, no, you I'm always struggling a bit because of have being attacked, but you see, I'm such a positive minded person. Nothing is going to bring me down, and the training, at least the training, is not indoable for me. It's not like such the type of training that I really fail to succeed it. It's a doable program, like I said, at least for me. For someone else, it might be not doable, but for me, it's doable. It's something that I can do, and I'm not exactly struggling with it. I am absolutely confident that I can do this program every single week, not merely for several more weeks, but for the rest of my life. I can do this program forever. And I will not do something that is harder unless I have a really, really good reason. You say I'm only doing what is necessary and what is smart, what I believe is optimal, what I believe is right. I will do neither less than what is necessary, and I will neither do more, especially when I am not free. Like, why would you exert more energy and put more effort when somebody is constantly abusing you? I'm doing what is optimal for health, well being, eternal life, even godly powers, and also freedom. Apparently, they demand the type of training that makes you a superhuman just to consider you a human being to begin with, or at least that's how they treat me. But I have so much to gain out of this, so what do I care? I mean, I end up being an immortal god with lots of money and then I also gain freedom. So why not? Well, my point anyway. My real point is I like what I'm doing, and it's also very. I find it very doable. It doesn't matter at all what I do on non-workout days, like how much late I stay awake or when I wake up. No, I do want to be more constant. I do. I don't want to go to sleep too late. But it's not such a big deal if I do. And on exercise days, I will wake up on time anyway, even if I sleep 1 hour or I don't sleep at all because I have to do it anyway. I'm out of time. Bye bye.